What is up, everybody? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. They dropped information. My phone just went off. What was it? It was Twitter again. Okay, my phone just went off. They dropped the new information for the 2 new LRs coming in Part 2, the top legendary summon. What we're going to do is I'm going to break them down, and I'm not going to do the generic rag on the units when they come out, because they're not as strong as the previous Celebrations units, or they're not as strong as the main hype units. We're not going to do that. We're going to sit here and look at the units individually for what they're worth, and what they could bring to a team for a free-to-play player, or a whale, and everybody in between. So let's jump right into that. We're going to start with this Vegeta here. Alright, the Vegeta is a Planet Namek Saga Key 4 HP attack and defense of 130. He's an extreme intellect unit. Okay, he raises attack and defense on one turn. For one turn, I'm sorry. His passive is as follows. Key 3, attack 150, plus additional Key 2 and defense of 150 when HP is 30% or more, so pretty much the whole game. You'll be getting Key 5, attack and defense 150, plus 50% attack and defense when attacking. So when you super attack, you'll be getting Key 5, attack and defense of 200 overall the moment you launch an attack. So that's pretty good. That's actually really good. 200% with the stats of this man, that's actually pretty high. Because you got to think, if you happen to 100% this unit, which some of you will, some of you won't, you're going to get an additional 5,000 across the board in all these. So you're looking at 21,500, almost 21,200 for attack stat. So if you're sitting there with that numbers and adding 200% on top of that, you're doubling, you're going to be doing massive amounts of damage with this Vegeta. The only issue, not to mention he's an int key 4 and attack 100% across the board, which you won't be using that leader skill very often if you do ever. The only issue I see with this unit that I do agree with a lot of people talking about is the HP 29% or less to start a character's turn, he revives. You're very seldom going to get that to happen, unless if you purposefully hope you get hit enough to the point where you drop below it knowing he's on rotation, but you're not going to risk that in a tough event. You're not going to risk that in a Legendary Goku event that you need to beat with Planet Namek Saga. You're not going to risk that in an event, so this is never going to happen. His Link skills are pretty solid. He's got Brutal Beatdown, Prodigy, Saiyan Pride, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. I like his Link skills. I think they're decent. Are they the best? No. But again, I keep reiterating, if you can get, even with 2,000, the 2,000 bonus you get for being at 55% for just getting one dupe, he's going to have 18k attack. He's going to be doing some pretty solid damage. His categories are Planet Namek Saga, which is where you'll be running him only, most likely. Pure Saiyans, Dragon Ball... You might run him on Dragon Ball Seekers and Inhuman Deeds, because Inhuman Deeds really could use the support. And so can Planetary Destruction. Maybe Gifted Warriors too. I really don't have Gifted Warriors. I don't have the lead for it, so I have no need to run them. Wouldn't run him on that team, should I say. Powerful Comeback, yeah, maybe if you want to try it. But he's going to be a decent unit. He's not going to be great. I don't think he's going to be as bad as a lot of people are ragging on him to be, because you got to think he's going to be stacking attack and defense for one turn, so he's going to be getting a 30% buff when he supers on both his Ultra and normal super attack. So right there, that's just going to do pretty... That's going to give you an additional 30% buff on top of the 200% you're getting when you attack anyway. So you should be taking hits pretty well and doing damage pretty well. And if you build in an additional, he happens to get off his Ultra and then his normal super, you'll do pretty well. This unit will do alright. He's not going to be as bad as a lot of people say. This is where the only issue that, again, I'm really seeing is his exchange details. You're going to struggle with this. But if you can happen to get this to happen, he becomes a super intellect type. Attack and defense again on his super. His passive is worth a lot better. Like, if you can get him to this mode, he's fantastic. If you can get him to transform to this, he's fantastic. Key 3, attack and defense of 159, just at the start of turn, plus additional attack and defense of 59% when performing a super attack. So that puts him up to 218 right off the get-go. 218% when performing a super attack. Plus, you get Key 3 and damage received by 30% when there's an extreme class enemy. So you get Key 3, so you're technically 6 Key, 218% attack and defense when performing a super attack against an extreme class enemy. Plus, you have 30% damage reduction. And then you have a high chance of performing a critical hit when there's a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. So that's pretty much like a built-in critical. And what's really good, which I didn't mention here, because I don't have anything for here actually. Oh, he changes out 3 links to All in the Family, Kamehameha, and the same lineage. Pretty decent links actually. I like All in the Family because it's a defensive link, and Kamehameha is just pretty solid all around. Then we have his super attacks, which are Ki Blast Cannon and Feint Kamehameha. If you can get him to stack to do an additional super, which you would need to pull a dupe for because he's intellect, you're not going to have that built in. You could have him greatly raise his attack and defense, and then use the Ki Blast Cannon, and this unit will be hitting ridiculously massive amounts of damage. He's going to be solid. He's going to be good. But the issue is just getting this transformation. This unit, if you can get him to transform, this Goku's going to be top tier. In the Planet Namek Saga category, he's not going to be number 1 or 2 because that's Goku and Frieza. He's going to be top 5 easy, but he's not going to be 1 or 2. And you're only really ever going to run him on Planet Namek Saga. I don't see you running this Vegeta starting out on any other team. Maybe Inhuman Deeds or Planetary Destruction, just to fill the void until they add better units. But right now, that's the only place I can see him running his Planet Namek Saga. Alright, on to the other two. We have Gohan and Krillin, who are Rapid Growth, Ki 3, 140 to all stats, which is really good. I'm glad about that. I like seeing that. We could use Rapid Growth. They're a super AGL type, so their stats across the board are going to be pretty solid. They're going to be sitting at about 19,000 attack by the time you're said and done with a 100% unit. Then you've got their passive, which is Exchange of Thoughts, attacking defense 130, and medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, plus additional Ki, plus 1 per Ki sphere obtained. So he's going to get 2 Ki for everything, except for AGL, he'll get 3 Ki. Plus additional attack of 50% when performing a super, so he's going to be at 180 attack, 130 defense when performing a super. Launches additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, and Ki is 24. So, with that being said, let me switch to the next slide. If you can get him to do this super attack first, right, as his 24 Ki, which greatly raises attack and defense, and then this one in the same rotation, you're going to be building up a lot of attack and defense going into when you get attacked with these stats together, plus this decent passive and the high chance to dodge. You're going to be doing and taking you're going to be taking a little bit of damage, like very little damage, and you'll be able to dish out quite a bit. Then you have the changes in the battle suit, their exchange details. Upon next turn after performing 4 super attacks. A lot of people are hating on this. I don't mind it. I feel like it's okay. It's not a big deal to me, but it's whatever. People are going to complain. No one's ever going to be happy with everything. Unless if the units don't break the power scaling, nobody's ever happy. So I honestly don't care at this point. I'm happy with them. As long as you guys are happy with them. If you want them, summon for them. That's how I look at it. If you want them, summon for them. If you don't, you don't. Don't listen when anybody else tells you if they're bad or good. That's your choice to make. They transform to the battle suit. They maintain the same attack stat, same stats, duh. They maintain the same super attack as well. And their passive is the only thing that changes. I'm not going to read their active skill till now because it's the same on both sides. Their passive becomes attack and defense 150, medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including supers, plus additional Ki 1 per Ki sphere obtained. So that stays the same, other than you gain 20% more attack and defense, because they go from 130 to 150. Whoops, 130 to 150. So they gain 20, and they gain an additional 1 Ki if it's rainbow. So all Ki spheres you get 2 Ki, except for rainbow and AGL you get 3 Ki, from what I'm understanding. Plus additional attack of 58%, and medium chance of evading enemies' attack when performing a super attack. So then you get pushed up to 208% attack, 150% defense when performing a super, and launches additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when Ki is 24. Again, so if you can stack the super like this to this, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. The categories they fit on are Rapid Growth, Planet Namek Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, Joint Forces, and Kamehameha. The only team you'll probably be running him on is Dragon Ball Seekers and Planet Namek Saga. I don't see you running him on Kamehameha or Joint Forces. If you don't have the Rapid Growth leader, you'll be running this guy as your Rapid Growth leader, because he is the only other Rapid Growth leader option you have, if you happen to pull him. The active skill is Release Your Power, can be activated starting from the third turn, from the start of turn, so just from the start of battle 3 turns in. once only. You get Key 24, so you're guaranteed to have his passive activate when Key is at 24. That's that. And then, this is just breaking down the super attacks, which I just did. And then that's right back to the Vegeta. I honestly feel like this unit is the better of the two, the Krillin and the Gohan. Like, hands down the better of the two. This is the one I want more. I feel like he's going to be a lot better, or they're going to be a lot better, should I say. Does this guy fit on Dragon Ball Seekers? He does. Okay, so you might be running him on Dragon Ball Seekers along with the Gohan and Krillin. But I feel like this unit is the better of the two. This is the one I would be more excited to pull out of the two. Mainly because now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Planet Namek Saga leaders and only 2 Rapid Growth leaders. So this one has more use overall just because of his leader skill, even though it's only 130. That has more value to me than pulling another Planet Namek Saga leader, whereas the Piccolo I just got, or who's in the unfeatured pool all the time, is available, or the Super Saiyan Strength Goku transforming that's been out for over a year now has been in the pool that you can get now from the featured list, and the Intellect Goku that just dropped fits on that list as well. So I mean, there's a lot of Planet Namek Saga leads, and there's only a few Rapid Growth leads. So this unit's gonna make a big difference. And he's AGL Key 4, 100% stats. You're not gonna run that. So yeah, these units are pretty good. I actually like them both. But if you're gonna ask me which one I want more, it's this one. I want the Krillin and Gohan way more. I feel like it's gonna be the better unit to me personally than this one, because yeah, he'll fit Pure Saiyans, but where are you gonna run him on there? I don't have a spot for him. I can think of 4 units off the top of my head that I would run in his instead of him. The brand new UI, Vegeta, Blue Evolution Vegeta, the new Goku Super Saiyan that just came out, the UI Intellect one that transforms, that just got the EZA, the AGL Transformer Goku that just got the EZA. So that's 5 units, and then the leader. So yeah, I've got no space for him on that team. And yeah, there's no space for him on Pure Saiyans. You might run him on Planet Namek Saga if you don't have a Planet Namek Saga lead. But that's about that. I mean, do I know when they're releasing? Not by any means. But am I excited? Yes. I would say at least 1 to 3 days is when you'll be seeing them. You might see them tomorrow. We might see them tonight. We don't even know. They could drop something at 8 o'clock tonight, East, like my time, and they might say, hey, units will be released at 2 a.m. tonight. So just expect some summons. I'll be doing some videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys then. Later.